Yo guys, I just found like these old clips of me actually glitching in to the Monaco pit lane and then actually going outside of the track. You can see my Mercedes car here. This was actually in one shot qualifying. You can actually still do this glitch in F1 2021 where you can actually glitch out of the track. If you use one shot qualifying and then flashback, you can actually go out. I think even in F1 2020 that used to be a thing. But you can see how close and compact everything is. You can see how close the pit lane is to the final sector of Monaco there. You can see me just trying to fly around and get out of the pit lane. This is usually not a problem when I glitch out of tracks, but in this particular case, it actually kind of is. So I'm trying to find a way to get out, but you can only see there's many things that we haven't actually seen in like a normal POV when you're like playing the actual game. But eventually I just go into this kind of pit building and then I go underneath, and now we're actually finally outside of the Monaco track itself. You can see all the trees on this particular hill in Monaco. You can see how all of the Monaco country, I don't know, it's a small country, but you can see the whole of Monaco basically. You can see all the buildings and some of the hills there, and see there's so many friggin', what is it called, tall buildings around Monaco. They actually put a lot of detail into this, surprisingly, even though we like never ever see this except for during the helicopter shots at the beginning of the race. You can see the pit buildings down there and the harbor, all the boats, all the buildings, the grandstands, all of that stuff. Definitely a lot of effort put into this for sure. I wonder if there's like any Easter eggs in this particular track, because I know in Spain there is an actual Easter egg, and someone's actually showing that on YouTube. But you can see we're now high above the track. You can see everything from up here, which is a very nice sight, and it's not something that you usually see while you're playing the F1 game. You can see here when we're at turn 1, you can see this sort of bridge up here, and I've never actually seen that before. You even have Sainte-Dévote, which is actually a church right here, which you can take a nice look at. You can see this balcony here, and you can kind of just see, this would be the perspective you'd have if you were in this hotel. You can see turn 1, you can see the harbor. Just as long as those trees aren't blocking your views, I'm sure it's a nice thing to look at. You can see even more of the track. And now we're going to head on to a later section of the track. You can see more and more buildings. Monaco is a very tightly packed country for sure. And now you can see we have a sort of water fountain there on the left. And then you have, I forgot what this section is called, but we go down there, and then on our right is actually the hairpin. I don't know what it's called these days, the Rose hairpin, the Grand Hotel hairpin, I have no idea, but you can see the Monaco hairpin from up above here. It's a very interesting sight to see. You can see there's also this building. This is kind of the perspective you'd have. You can actually see, if you were to ever extend the Monaco track, there's that piece of road you can use there to kind of make it just slightly longer, the straight slightly longer. You can see there's actually water on the side there. If you ever wanted to know, there's actually water on the side of the track. So obviously if you crash there, it'd be pretty dangerous. You can see there's even more and more boats all around this is like further out of Monaco. There's the harbor. You can see they actually put all these boats around, which is very interesting. But if you look at the real life photos, there's actually even more of these boats in real life. You can see even the NPCs, I guess, all on this boat. See all these yachts. And you can even see now what is called the swimming pool section over here. There's this actual swimming pool over there. You have this grandstand right here. And let's see what it's like to be on this grandstand. You can actually get a nice view of the swimming pool section as the cars fly through here at high speeds, or at least relatively high speeds. So yeah.